neither as svelte as Lexus class-defining RX, nor proposing the Wagnerian drama of the LX, the GX is part luxury, part utility, part truck, and part tech. Let's check the latter on the 2010 GX 460. Now, the GX isn't a real pretty thing, it's a truck. A Lexus truck, but a truck. With real off-road all-wheel drive, a frame underneath that body, a V8, and lots of big parts. But faithful to the Lexus buyer's MO of wine auctions and charity golf, our GX came in claret mica. The black leather inside covers 3 rows of seats.
Now, from the driver's seat, this Lexus doesn't look like most other Lexi. Different kind of a look and feel inside. Lots of big squared-off He-Man stuff all over the place. You don't get navigation base with this guy. That is not in every vehicle. It's a package option, even on this premium trim GX. That said, it's a great system. We love it a lot. Easy to deal with, nice big touchscreen. It is hard drive based, but by the way, there is no place for you to rip your own music. It's hard drive for the navigation system only. XM provides the traffic, the weather, stock quotes, sports scores, and if you need more than that, you've also got Lexus Inform, which is their version of OnStar, which will handle all the usual help me stuff, as well as trying to find you a good restaurant and getting you a reservation there. Now, your base audio rig is some Lexus premium sound stuff with 9 speakers. You're going to want the Levinson. It's one of the better systems on the road. It's part of a pricey package, but it gets you 17 speakers, 330 watts, all kinds of surround decoding, 7.1 around the cabin. However, another package on top of that if you want rear seat entertainment. And your audio sources that come out of that system are just about everything you want. Down here under this big macho square door, we've got the USB/iPod/aux jack. We've also got an optical disc slot up here, which unfortunately in this car is not working, so I can't show you what a movie looks like, but CD and DVD goes in there. Now, the ass end of a GX 460 is interesting. You've got the lift-up glass, which is still relatively exotic on utilities, and that, of course, sits inside of a barn door here, not a lift gate, which gives us this really ungainly strut over here, which will help you lock the door open. Now, this guy is a 3-row vehicle. Well, 3-row if you've got some very bad children you want to punish. They go back here in these little scrawny seats that are also power folders. Now, if they go all the way down, you do get a flat load floor in the back, but notice you've got a high lift over, which is either good because it's kind of nice on your back to not lower things way down in, but on the other hand, we've lost a bit of space here. The second row is kind of a letdown, especially compared to what Chrysler and Toyota are doing with their minivan second rows these days. This is your fold down. It's not flat, it's not low, it's not even level. It's just okay. This ain't no Chrysler Stow and Go, I'll tell you that.
Underhood is where the 460 part of GX 460 comes from. The company's 4.6-liter V8 offering 301 horsepower and 329 foot-pounds of torque through that 6-speed automatic that isn't particularly cutting edge. The combination is Swiss watch smooth, however, but this guy still weighs 5,340 pounds, so 0 to 60 happens in a sort of leisurely, by today's standards, 7.8 seconds, with 1520 mpg that really just turns out to be 15. The standard all-wheel drive here is the real thing, with a 2-speed transfer case mounted amidships. This isn't that pansy performance all-wheel drive meant for carving 1/10 of a second off your 0 to Rite Aid weekend errand times. No, it's the real thing.
And this guy never feels anything but tall and truckish, no matter what setting you're in, sport or whatever. It is what it is. It's a body-on-frame vehicle that weighs 5,400 pounds. That said, it still feels like a Lexus. Really refined, nice and smooth. It's just kind of a weird, disjointed experience because you know that you're driving a truck, but it feels like a Lexus. You know what bugs me about this car? The steering assist it's annoying. It's very on-center bias, so the wheel's always trying to snap back to the middle a little more than it should. And while that's not an issue when you're driving, you know, actively off-road or really out there motoring, when you're just tooling around town, you'll find your hands end up kind of fatigued just trying to hold a line with more effort than it should require. And if you let your hand off inadvertently, this car really snaps back to center in a way that could move you out of position. I always feel like a fool wheeling in a Luxo barge like this. But it does have real off-road credentials. Let's price one of these guys out. A GX460 in the premium package, it's mostly a bunch of soft trim, is $57,600 with delivery. Now, adding on the CNET packages, $4,900 for the one that brings you 11-cent audio with surround, the front DVD playback, hard drive navigation system, all the XM information stuff. Now, if you want that to also include rear seat entertainment, it becomes like a $7,300 package. Ouch! You can spend a lot of money on one of these. If you do, please get it muddy once in a while.